Oh, they doing a My Team reveal for 2K26, your favorite. For 2K26, your favorite.
The Rebels will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Leaves it with the running back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. And commit to the run like this, obviously, you give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to pass. It's Robertson. Finds the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. The Bears moving quickly to the line. On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
¿Qué pasó, amigo?
This is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the
Tranquilo, sí, sí, sí.
their opponent's opening drive of
Ya tú sabes.
short. They get a
Ya
tackle
tú
for
sabes,
loss.
sí.
That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32.
Oh, that's my broadcast. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know it. You know it. You know it.
The give is to Taylor. Oh, better look out.
No, no, no. You don't get that luxury.
Work his way up to the
You do
42.
not get that luxury.
Guys, let's take a
You
minute to
get
talk about the
recorded. You
defensive
listen,
effort
listen.
last
It's too late.
offense, but they had a
It's
big
too
play
late. You
forced
part
on
of
them
the,
on
you in the
third down
program.
from last week. What's
You
his
in the
second year
program.
going to be like, Dave?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean,
It's
that
too late.
creates excitement in the whole
Son,
recruiting class. And this
the Micey, there's nothing you can do about it.
only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line. Getting just
Cause you
enough
get what you
push
get.
to keep this drive alive.
You've been doing bad all these times. You might as well face it. Face the
From
music.
the 43.
Face the music.
It's picked off at the
Mm-mm.
number 10. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the
Mhm.
cake. They've got it first down at
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
42.
Look. Now you got the evil villain grin on.
An excited game.
Yeah.
Chalked
You
up.
see, this is what you
You could
become.
tell the QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass
That's a
attempt,
fact.
creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Corners are walked up tight. Power football with the run.
Don't do me like that.
Does a really nice job finding open space and making a
I'm
good
recording
read
here.
before the stop is
She
made.
right here next to me.
I like this idea of getting
Violating.
the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Grab near the sticks. It's Washington. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
That's auntie right there.
They've got guys on the
She,
perimeter that can change
I'm
the
turning her
game
into
in
auntie.
one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create
Nah,
that
you already know what
explosive
it
play.
is.
And the
You
Bears
need to
will
ride or
try to
die.
get one on the board
Auntie
on
for
first
life.
and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
And the Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Wallace. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. On the option.
Yeah, baby.
Now the toss. He has the first. He's still on his feet. Across midfield.
On our
and out of
date?
bounds at the 49. They pick up the game.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to
I don't know.
can't all go for the quarterback and too much attention.
I don't know, baby.
We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
He's brought down.
I haven't thought that far, baby.
Still a bit short of the first down.
Oh, shit.
Receiver, because it gives his quarterback a good option of working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
I'm sorry, baby. Got Micey over here making fun of me, baby. Oh, Dirt. Shit. What you doing on? What you doing on there?
To the air, it's Simmons.
You know you a valid dirt ball.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down.
Police.
You can make a guy miss or shake a tackle.
Yo, help.
Not able to get it done.
And the Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down.
Birthday boy.
Looking to throw for it. They can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Offense changing the play. On 4th down, trying to find his man. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job.
And let's hold
She
on
needs you.
just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
So they still saw you?
Confirm everything. The officials on the field got it right. Play will stand.
Yeah.
Start this drive and snap it from the 40. Sends it back in motion. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, there was really
What he said cancer and all that. That's what they give niggas.
The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Runs through a tackle. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play.
Only way you gonna get something if you get seen, bro. Let me road you.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Robertson. They've got the screen set up. Turns it on in midfield. Turning it on. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers.
Neuropathy.
Explosive play on a running back.
Yeah, neuropathy.
And a lot of times you want those big
You
plays, you want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football.
did you get your blood sugar checked? Like an A1C and all that stuff?
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for a crease. It's Washington. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They're trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They had a really good game plan. They are executing beautifully.
On third down, he drops the throw. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door, first and goal.
Looking to throw, it's Robertson. He's moving out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is playing right now. You got nothing. Come on, give me something.
You and my time.
Unit is out there.
When you're successful, you everybody's type. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, they find out your potential. Now you everybody's type. Be careful with that shit, bro. It's like you so caught up in being in love. Bro, I don't even think this woman really love you like that, bro. You gotta watch the signs, man. If a woman says she ain't her type, if a woman tell me she not my type, but end up with me, what's keeping you here? What's keeping you here? If I'm not your type, that means you're going off looks. So what's keeping you here? You gotta ask. What you don't know, you gotta ask yourself some questions. And then
Travis Hunter could be staring at a financial disaster before he even plays his first down. Travis just inked a rookie deal worth roughly $46 million with the Jaguars. But whispers online say Leon Lenny is aiming for as much as $40 million in a divorce. That number sits uncomfortably close to his entire contract. Yes, a $30 million signing bonus sounds like cushion, but a payout that size would still be career-altering. Could one legal settlement sink a promising NFL future? Fans are terrified to find out. The frenzy kicked off after Liana posted a tearful video during a storm of social media backlash. She didn't explain herself, and the timing sent people down a rabbit hole. Internet sleuths began combing through throwback posts and public moments, hunting for signs the relationship was cracking long before the headline. Then there's a detail that fueled even more speculation. The couple married in Chattanooga, Tennessee, not Georgia or Florida. Why does that matter? Tennessee's divorce laws make it easier in some cases for a spouse to claim support without a long marriage requirement. To internet rumor watchers, that choice of venue suddenly looks less like romantic decision and more like strategic planning. Right now, it's all rumors and raised eyebrows, but the stakes are real. A huge settlement could drain the rookie windfall, change endorsement prospects, and put unbearable pressure on a young player just starting out. Whether this is a PR crisis, a calculated move, or nothing at all, one thing's clear. Travis Hunter's off-field drama could have on-field consequences.
They got married in Tennessee, where there is no electrical box.
Just before halftime.
Electrical sounds generally don't know. It's like this. Very alternate detectives. You have a homicide. It was her idea.
Clips are blowing up online, dissecting how Tennessee's marriage laws might be the hidden key to Liana's potential multi-million-dollar divorce payout. And here's the bombshell. Travis never signed a prenup. Not even after lawyers, ex-NFL players, and influencers publicly offered to draft one for him for free. Now people are calling it the most expensive yes of his life. But that's not the only detail turning heads. Fans have zeroed in on something that's been in plain sight the whole time. right on Liana's finger. After news broke about the Tennessee wedding, photos started circulating of her ring finger with a dollar sign tattoo. Some defended it as a tribute to her love for Lil Wayne, but many weren't convinced. To them, it was a flashing neon sign that she married the money first and Travis second. One viral comment summed it up: Bro's cooked, and he doesn't even know it. And if that sounds far-fetched, her own words have only added fuel. In a 2022 joint interview, Liana straight up admitted Travis wasn't her type at first, and she wasn't talking about looks. She doubled down, saying it was because he was younger and had cheated on a girlfriend before. No jokes, no laughs, just a blunt confession that left fans stunned. The moment that really set off alarm bells came when cameras caught something fans still can't stop replaying. It happened right after that bold, not my type interview resurfaced. People went digging and found one of the most talked about clips in their relationship history. It was Heisman night, one of the biggest milestones of Travis's college career. The crowd was electric. Everyone around him leapt to their feet to celebrate, except Liana. She stayed seated until Coach Deion Sanders had to literally nudge her to stand. That split second became Exhibit A in the internet's growing case against her, with fans calling it a massive red flag. Less than 48 hours later, another viral clip dropped. This time, at an Adidas event, Travis was laughing and chatting with fans, while Liana stood off to the side, visibly annoyed. Then, loud enough for people nearby to hear, she said, "What do you want me to do? I'll just sit here." No whispering, no attempt to hide it. Now, the Heisman clip and the Adidas clips are side by side all over social media. Receipts, as fans call them. And to critics, it wasn't just about staying seated or looking irritated. It was the vibe. She seemed checked out during moments most partners would be hyping up their spouse and sharing in the spotlight. Liana later tried to explain it away, saying she stayed seated at the Heisman ceremony to avoid being in the shot, and that she simply didn't know where to stand at the Adidas event. But the internet wasn't convinced, especially after yet another clip resurfaced. Liana laughing as she recalled how Travis used to drive her to parties, park outside, and wait for hours until she was done. What she played off as a funny memory, many saw as one more sign their relationship had been one-sided from the very start. The first thing that never stood out to me about Travis was that he never tried to change me at all. So I've been in the college, he was in high school, and obviously, I was in the middle of like probably still learning. And he, I don't know, there's a very good chemistry. And I'm very good. So I agree. I learned a lot of my dreams. And I used to party in front of me, would literally drive sit outside out of my apartment. She said it herself, clear as day, on camera. Liana smiled as she bragged that Travis never complained, never told her to stop, and didn't care if she drank, even though he doesn't touch alcohol. This wasn't rumor or hearsay, it was her own words, proudly aired for everyone to see. The internet instantly paired that clip with videos of her out dancing and partying with friends, feeding a growing theory. Liana seemed more invested in her own fun than in Travis's life or career. From there, the red flags just kept stacking up. It wasn't only random fans sounding the alarm anymore. NFL veterans, influencers, even comedians started speaking up.
They trying to say to boy, that girl's not for you. My fault. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Simmons. Right down the middle. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
The offense defense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. The short hands, it's Stribley. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Fourth down and 10 and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on down.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. And we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on. But with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. It's caught. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Baylor!
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Bears will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback running on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Looking to throw at Simmons. Fires to the middle. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Got room on the return. Touchdown Bears! And they turn it into a defensive score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Well, wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Lee. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Making side adjustments here. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Fires to the big fella. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And here's the third interception of the night. Trying to take it back. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends. And
Yo, you know they showing my team on YouTube, right?
And it's harder to cover on the back end.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Texas A&M is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Johnny Manziel, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Michigan. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Simmons. Safe completion on the screen. Got room at the 35. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Rebels in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. There's the pressure. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, quarterback trying to get aggressive and trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page with his wide receiver as the pass falls incomplete.
And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Got him downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket.
Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Tight end now in motion. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Baylor.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They'll send the back in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Got it behind the line. It's Taylor. Touchdown, Rebels! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And when you're down later in the football game, you're going to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And some room to work. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. That's caught. It's Wilson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
Back to throw, it's Robertson. Makes the grab, it's Wilson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Yo, A the fuck yo. What are y'all saying? Why y'all popping? What's popping? That this is disgusting, bro.
Trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Love the 3rd down call. Throwing the angle route to your back, working one-on-one.
He ain't hurt, man. That's bullshit news. I don't believe that at all. Yeah.
And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. We'll send the tight end in motion. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Simmons. The short hands, it's right. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field.
Makes the grab, past the marker. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra.
There he goes. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got his 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
That's the bummer. You want to blame it on me and Pete on
He wants to throw it.
but it's kind of a chicken shit.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Keeps it on the draw. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll try to power it in.
What?
Did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
However, he didn't realize that he left a nearly visible copy of the bomb diagram underneath the copy he sent to
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters.
Oh my gosh, bro. I should have won this game. I threw 4 interceptions, bro.
End of the game, Jesse, you want that credit.
4 of them things.
Plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I'm supposed to win this game. Nah, that's a good game though. Whatever. Yeah, I threw 4 interceptions, bro. Look, wait, where is it? Where's that stat at? Look at that. 3 interceptions. 2 of them he took it for a touchdown.